So, Jax, who are some of the key players in this, and what are they being accused of?
So let's start from the very top. Now, SNC Lavalin is the largest engineering firm in all of Canada. It operates on several continents, and it employs about 50,000 people worldwide. Now, the accusations involving SNC Lavalin begin in the well, at least the most recent accusations, I should clarify, begin in the Prime Minister's office, where a Globe and Mail report, Globe and Mail is a media outlet located in Canada. Now, a Globe and Mail report alleged that somebody within the Trudeau cabinet pressured the then Attorney General Jody Wilson-Raybould to sort of lay back a little bit on the charges that were against SNC Lavalin and to favor them in a DPA. So that's basically the crux of the charges here. Some of the key players, of course, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Now, the former Principal Secretary, Gerald Butts, who's basically one of Justin Trudeau's most trusted allies in the administration, he's gone, inexplicably gone, basically, as of last week. And now this was a real head-scratcher for a lot of people in the political community. Now, of course, the former Attorney General, Jody Wilson-Raybould, who also known as the Justice Minister in that country, was demoted down to Veterans Affairs in a cabinet shakeup, and was and eventually left the cabinet a couple weeks ago on February 12th. Now, SNC Lavalin, of course, is the company at the center of all this, the engineering firm, one of the most influential companies in the country. And really at the center of all this, they don't want this to get super far I mean, either side really doesn't want this to get super far built up, because a lot of jobs are at stake, and if this company is punished, sanctioned, whatever, that could impact lots of people who had nothing to do with this.
So like you said, both sides don't want this to get very far, so how are both sides responding to this? Sure.
Well, the leader of the Conservative Party of Canada, Andrew Scheer, had a few things to say regarding this case, and he said that Canadians need to be outraged at the suggestion that politicians were putting pressure on independent agents of the Crown, independent legal officers, to try and get a better deal for well-connected friends of the Liberal Party. Now, I mean, everything in that statement, Elijah, spells out corruption. That's what the allegation is at the center of all this. And of course, the Conservative Party, the opposition, looking toward the elections at the end of the year, are trying to build their case. I mean, of course, it's all political. They're trying to get their name out there and try to sort of discredit the Liberals as much as they can. But it's important to keep in mind that there could be a vote of no confidence at stake here.
And is that just one of the possible outcomes, or are there other ones too, briefly?
Well, I think that if the two sides can reach an agreement here, and of course this depends on Jody Wilson-Raybould's testimony before Parliament coming up this week, or at least scheduled this week, they should be able to, I mean, if her testimony turns up something at least favorable in both sides, there could be, I guess, a more mitigated outcome to all this. But it's going to certainly be interesting to see how that plays out.
Jack, a huge scandal that many of us weren't aware of, but something to watch.